stuffs we will gonna discuss throughout all live streams. Before I do that, let me just try to introduce myself. I'm just an ordinary guy who just come on the live streams frequently. I used to come a lot in the past, but after that I just stopped coming because I first of all, I'm pretty much sure many of my viewers they knows me very well that I used to live with one of my roommates, like shared rooms. And whenever you live share rooms, especially in New York City, it become very tough to do the live streams while other person is sleeping. So that is the reasons I could not able to come. I could not able to come in the live streams and give updates of my life. On top of that, I also started a business which we will gonna talk about, as well as working full times. So long story short, let me just come to the main point, so we will gonna understand what exactly gonna do throughout these live streams. Oh, nice thing, my Apple Watch is showing that the audio is playing properly. Oops. Okay, I wish there is a stand, but seems like there is no stand. I do have. The first thing first, what we're gonna do is I will gonna have my Ramadan Sohoor, Ramadan Sohoor, which means before you start fasting, you have to eat some things. And fasting here, I mean to say is, let's say when you are Muslims, at that times you have to follow a specific path, a specific guidance, specific rules, regulations, especially during the fasting. So you start eating whatever things that you want to eat before the sunrise, and then after the sunset you start eating again. So the food that you eat before the sunrise, that is called as a suhoor. So I'm gonna have that, and then definitely I will also show you what are the items I'm gonna have, and all the things. And then while I will be having my suhoor, meantime I will also share few of the story. Try to keep it as appropriate as possible. Hey Riley Cougar, how are you doing? I think I do remember you, Riley. Alright, Riley. Yeah, yeah, because in the past whenever I used to come in the live stream, I used to see I have like so many people in my live streams who used to hop up a lot. Hey Shanwara, how are you doing? From where you're watching? Trust me, for me, I'm living alone by myself, so that is the reason whenever I do live streams, it helps me not to feel bored or stressed out, because sometimes when you're a bachelor you have to do so many stuff by yourself. Even right now it's time is like 3 or 4 o'clock. I'm watching from Pakistan. Yo, what's up from Pakistan? Hey Crystal Stone, how are you doing? From where you're watching, just let me know. Hey Richie Wealthy 190, welcome back. And anyway, I'm gonna just have my Ramadan suhoor at 4 a.m. And for Ramadan suhoor, which means b- during the month of Ramadan, you do not eat anything during whole day, but before the start of the day, whatever things that you will have to eat, you have to eat that. And then I'm gonna tell you a few of the story, what exactly happens. Kind of a romantic story, as well as um, kind of mature story. And then I will also tell you how I got my iPhone 17 for free in a way that I didn't pay anything. I'm at the US and it's 2:59. Crystal Orabo, which state was it? Is it in Pennsylvania? Hey, happy Ramadan. Yeah, bro, you too, happy Ramadan. And also, I just got a watch and bought one of the watch, Apple Watch. And trust me, some of the main benefit of buying the Apple Watch, I would definitely gonna highlight. So you guys also will consider if you can wanna buy the Apple Watch, whether it is used watch or new watch. You don't really have to go to the latest model. Give me the thumbs up. Yep, thumbs up, brother. You too, Ramadan Mubarak. I can feel that. And then what? And then bro, a few days ago when I was trying to giving gift to someone's, and I've been preparing that gift for like 2 to for weeks, and suddenly at the end moment, one of my roommate, he completely messed things up. And trust me, how I handle the situation, I will gonna share with you. Where is your accent from? Bro, my accent from, I have no idea, because my original ethnicity, guess for which ethnicity I am from. But for me, initially, when I was in the middle school, high school, I wasn't forced to use the accent of British accent. And then once I grow up, then I moved to the United States. And whenever you move to the United States, even though some of the word, whenever you say, you have to use the British accent, like all the accent. Why? You will ask, because in my high school, yeah, in my high school, I studied in British curriculums, and I swear to God, these fucking people in the British curriculum, in English subject, they would enforce you to just use the British accent. You know why? Because English is a second language for me, and in that English class, we do have the listening exams, and listening exams sometimes the accent is so difficult to understand for the London accent, our Irish accent, and that is the reason you have to make yourself completely familiar with those British accent. And sometimes you will gonna realize, holy cow, you're from New York City, why the hell your accent doesn't sounds like that. So that is the reason, that's why I'm asking. Sounds Indian but sounds British, yeah. My ethnicity, you guessed it right, my ethnicity is also from India, so that is the reasons. So anyway, there are the fourth thing but that we're gonna do. First thing first, I'm gonna have the suhoor. And basically, for the suhoor, yesterday night, hey, Frenchy Force, how are you? Do you think so? Yeah. So for the suhoor, as I said before, bro, yesterday night, I would not say yesterday night, I would say yesterday early in the morning. So I went to my sister's house, and whenever I went there, then my sister, she has given me so much food, because again, I just live by myself. This small room, let me just show you. You see, this is just a small room for me. And she has given me some of the food, because we during the suhoor times I can't able to make everything by myself. So that is the reasons she has given me some of the food, that hey, just take this food, make sure you just eat that during your suhoor, do not stay hungry. And on top of that, because for me, I'm a kind of guy who whenever I want to eat some things, I have to eat it like in a way that I would not feel hungry. So that is the reasons I just bought a few of the one chicken. There you go. This is the one that I bought last night. I would say in the mornings, one of the half chickens that is having chicken rice and salads, and there is our traditional food that was like akhlim. There is a beef, and over here I believe there is some kind of vegetables. So today's plan was very simple. So I'm gonna have these entire chickens, and then I will also get some akhni. That is called akhni, but that's like rice with the beef, and then they put some spices. That's it. And what else? Oh, holy cow! I forgot to bring the card, because the card. I remember, bro. Keep going with your YouTube. Oh, thank you so much. I swear to God. You know what? I have created a TikTok channel where I shared my memorization journey, and there I got so much support from the people. Bro, yesterday night I uploaded like few videos, and people was supporting me so much that today, even after I wake up from the sleeps, I was thinking about to just create some more video. Not video technically, it's like I'm memorizing the Quran, and I'm just sharing my journey of how am I memorizing the Quran, what are the surah I'm memorizing in the TikToks. And so many people was there to, support me as well as the thumbs up. You are not from Australia. Nope, I'm not from Australia. What happened? Hod Fortney. Do you think that I'm from Australia? I'm not. I had so many people from Australia, especially like my viewers. There was one time I had one of the, I do not remember his name. He was from Australia, and he was commenting something like Australian slang language. I couldn't understand anything. Then afterward, there was another one of my viewers who translated me. Hey, this guy This dude, he's from Australia. Okay, let me just start the food because again, I just live in semi-basement. That is the reasons things doesn't look like good. So you might be thinking, you see, it doesn't look like so good. So that is the reasons you would gonna say that things are not organized and it is kind of a messy. And let me start with one of the story. On other day, I was just scrolling in social media, and when I was scrolling in social media, my main goal is to try to do something in a proper way so that I will get the best output. So what exactly happened? Bro, where I put it, what exactly happened was, I suddenly came across to one of the YouTuber, and they were saying, "Hey, the video's quality is one of the most important things whenever you are a content creator." And they have given, bro, keep going, you're almost 1K. Why? Thank you so much. To be honest, 1K is not so important. What is so important is you how you build the audience in a way. I'm saying like how you communicate with your audience and keep consistency, because I do regret that I could not able to make time for past few months, because past few months I didn't come live stream, but still I decided, you know what, today in the morning once I wake up, I decided, you know what, before I start my suhoor, before I start of the day, I'm gonna just come on the live streams and record my own documentaries and communicate with the people around the world. And that is the reasons I'm here. And I'm glad that Fancy Force, thank you so much for joining, and thank you, by the way, for telling me this particular comment that inspired me a lot. So, what I was saying earlier was, I try to, just scrolling the social media. This is the chicken, by the way. Scrolling the social media and came close to that video. And this guy, he said that, hey, the audio's quality is so fucking important. So you better buy a good microphones if you don't have one, and then buy a microphone. And then I immediately, so you know what, fuck it, let's buy one of the microphones, which name is Holy Land, and that cost around, I believe, below $50. And since you live in United States and you have the Amazon Amazon Prime, so I just open up my Amazon Prime and bam, just place the order for that particular microphones. And after I got the microphones, I swear to God, the audio's quality I tested out before even I come on the live stream. It was so good. Even let's say if you just keep your phone far away from where you were at, let's say maybe 15 feet, I would say 15 meter or 20 meter, but still you can able to hear the audios. Then the time is starting. The chicken, yesterday whenever I went to that guy to buy this chicken, he has given me big chunk of the chicken, and I swear to God, I ate half of the chicken and couldn't able to finish it off. So I decided, you know what, just keep my leftover inside the fridge. So today I will gonna, eat some chicken. Oops. Because I'm pretty much sure when I was small, bro, at that time, during the suhoor time, I mean to say, for example, before the sunset, we eat our food. So during this time, our mother, they used to wake us up, and then eventually they make the food for us, and you eat those kind of food. But right now, since you live by yourself, so if you do not eat, then you will stay hungry whole day. And which I completely can feel that, because bro, who can able to stay hungry without eating suhoor, starting from the dawn to till sunset? I don't know how to use this one. Okay, another incident what exactly happened today was last night, because again, the way Ramadan work in Muslim country is they follow completely a different calendar. And the masjid which I follow, they were saying that, hey, Ramadan will gonna begin by 19th of February. So on 18th you will gonna pray, and 19th Ramadan will begin. But other mosque around the New York City, most of them, they were saying, hey, Ramadan will gonna begins on 18th of February. So my mind got completely confused. What the heck is going on? So what I decided is, you know what? I will gonna just get prepared for everything. So if Ramadan will start on 19th, then I would not gonna fast on 18th. If Ramadan start on 18th, which was yesterday, then I will just stay fasting for my whole day of 18th. And yesterday at night, as I said you earlier that bro, yesterday at night I came from my sister house at around 12 o'clock, at very late night, 12 o'clock. And after I came at 12 o'clock, I was literally enforced to buy something from the outside. Why? Because in you were kind of I'm kind of a guy, like if I like a restaurant food a lot, this specific restaurant, I would definitely gonna buy that restaurant food, even though I have hell lot of food at my home. So even my sister, she has given me all of those beef curries as well as biryani, all kind of stuff. But still I decided, you know what, I will gonna buy this thing. Let me show you the one roasting over there. So I bought that. I ate the food, and after I ate the food, then immediately I was start working into a few of my project as well as memorizing the Quran. And once that was done, I decided, you know what, fuck it, let's just upload it in the TikTok and make sure I have my own audience and to share my own journey. So I started uploading in the TikTok, and I uploaded in the TikToks as well as did created one of the account for my another business journey where I was creating one of the companies, and that company will provide as services. Oops. Provide will provide as services. So I was documenting all of those stuff into a TikTok channel. And bro, while documenting everything, yeah, it took so much time. It took so much time that, you know, I couldn't able to sleep whole night. And obviously you have to also work. Oops, let me show you inside my fridge. This is my small mini fridge. There I have milk, there I have the mango, there is what is that name? There is eggs, there is also water. This is my mini fridge for myself. And lastly, what exactly happened yesterday was I documented my business journey in the TikTok channel, I would say, and then I also uploaded the memorization journey. Quran, I was memorizing Quran, so I recorded many of the surah and uploaded in the TikTok. And after uploading everything, holy cow, I can see that the time has gone. So it become around what time? It became around 5 o'clock. And when it was 5 o'clock, when it become 5 o'clock, I had to pray. And on top of that, bro, I work early in the morning at 9. And the place where I work, I'm gonna hold it like this so you can easily feel that, I'm speaking with the viewers. So the place where I work, it take around like 1 hour to drive there or go by subway. So that is the reasons I didn't sleep. And I didn't sleep, bro. But the thing is that, for me, if I miss the work, because I like that particular jobs, like in a way that, it is not that much heavy, it is not that much light, but this is kind of job is much more, cool. The environment is much more better. So went to the workplace, I didn't sleep whole night, and I swear to God, entire day I was feeling too much sleepy. Whenever it was at around, let me check, is my microphone is working? Yeah, it is working. Finally. So whenever it was around 3 o'clock in the evening, 4 o'clock, my entire body was feel like it was shutting down because I didn't sleep whole night. So I told one of the supervisor that, hey, can I join in our virtual sessions because I could not able to work in persons because my whole body is not not feeling good, because on top of that I was fasting. She said, yeah, that's absolutely fine. Absolutely, you can just join into Zooms and then help few of the people. So I hop into the Zooms. When I hop into the Zoom, bro, since in the Zoom you were doing nothing, you were just sitting there, you were helping student and doing some ticket, and this is more worse. And so each 20 minutes I had to get up, and after I get up I have to walk, and then if I do not walk, then automatically I will fall into sleep. So each 20 minutes I immediately go to the restroom, come back again. After I come back, then again sit and help people, and after helping them, then again go to the restroom, again come back. So it was kind of a disaster. Well, coming from the work, one of my cousin brother Minhaj, he just called me up. Hey dude, where are you at? I'm coming from the work. He said, oh, since there is a Ramadan, did you eat anything for your iftar? I said, no man, I was gonna buy something. Hey bro, I'm sorry, but I gotta go. Will count on every day until you reach more 10 million. Oh, respect. Thank you so much, Finscom. By the way, good to meet you. And hopefully I will, not hopefully, I'm certain that I'm going to come every single day before the starting of the day and we'll chat. Yeah, no problem, man. We're going to see you next time. And back to the story. So Minhaz, he just called me up, and yeah, he just called me up and he was saying that, hey, you have to come in my room because I'm going to get some food for you from the masjid, iftar. So I said, all right, no problem. So since my entire body was not tolerating well, see you, brother. All right, man, we're going to see you, no problem. Thank you so much for your comment, by the way. I definitely will going to see you tomorrow. So my entire body was not working properly. On top of that, outside was slightly raining in New York City whole day, and I didn't take the umbrella yesterday because I was outside and I just locked the door. And after I locked the door, immediately look into my weather apps. Bam! There will be light rains. But since it is a light rain, sometimes the weather change unexpectedly. So I was thinking of that, but unfortunately it didn't change. The rain did comes at that specific times. So the rain, which yeah, rain was falling at around 6 o'clock, and me and one of my colleagues, we were working together, and I just took one of the train that was like two train, and came to a different location. And after I came to a different location, and I was not wearing a heavy pant or heavy jacket, so my entire body was also feeling cold. And obviously, whenever you are feeling cold, you do desperately just try to get warm as soon as possible. So immediately I came to my own home and wear the clothes, and after I wear the all the necessary clothes, then I I went to the Minha's house to make sure get the suhoor. Bro, this food seems like a dry because I had to add some curries. If I do not add curry, it seems like completely dry. Damn, I'm gonna remember this stuff in my life. I swear to you, look at that. This is how I'm sitting and eating food. That's no good. And there is one of the biryani. So I came to his house. Then it's some iftar, which means that you eat some food before what's the name? After the sunset. Holy cow! Right now I would not gonna heat it up because I need to eat it as soon as possible. So I eat that, and after that came home and bam, just went to the bed. Obviously I had to pray, so I did pray. Man, this chicken also got stuck. Let me just check the notes because last time before I start the stream, I just wrote a few of the sticky notes. Okay, let's start with one more story. So this is one of the coolest story you would not gonna imagine. I didn't even imagine myself. So what exactly happened was, um, as usual in my workplace, I used to meet people from around like different age group, and one day I was working remote, and suddenly one of the girl, she's very good as well as very kind, charismatic person. She came to one of our department to get help, And obviously I just help her. I also told her, hey, if you need any help and any other further help, you're always welcome to reach out to me. There is my contact informations. I just give to her, and after I give her all the informations, and definitely she also reach out to me in my Instagram, and she's also not similar to my age, but she's, I believe, 20, 20, 22, like that. So she reached out to me in my Instagram, and we were just communicating back and forth, not frequently, but whenever she need help at that time. And one day, um, my father, he is living from the New York City to back home, and she told me that, hey, why don't you come in one of the event? So let's meet in person. How are you doing? And so we're gonna have a good conversation, everything. And first, I told her, yep, sure, definitely, we will gonna meet in this particular specific event. No worry. And obviously, whenever you give someone that, hey, I will gonna meet there at specific time, they always wait for you, or they always, um, go there and if they trust you, then they would be there waiting for you. So what happened was she went to that event and she waited for me, and I'm a kind of a guy, if I couldn't able to make it, I'm straightforward. I'm going to tell, hey, because of these circumstances, I unable to come, or because of these reasons, I unable to come, sorry for any inconvenience. So I just told her, hey, I couldn't able to make it, so because I had to drop my father at in the airport. After that, I my whole body was not tolerating very well because I didn't sleep whole night. And then she said, yep, that's understandable, no problem, we will gonna meet next time. Then what happened, I was working as usual. And when I was working, one day, again, we used to talk a lot in the Instagram, but whenever she needs any help, she just hit me up, then I always respond her. So in my workplace, suddenly, one of my colleagues, she was saying, hey, somebody is calling that in, are you here? I said, yeah, no problem, you can tell them to come on in. So when I was working, I was helping one of the student, and at that time she just came in. When she came in, it was quite unexpected. She didn't even tell me. She directly came into my department, and bam, and she started giving me a gift. I said, holy cow, what is that? And for me, it is really appreciated when somebody give you a gift, you can't decline it. And I have known her from her picture, because I never meet, I don't really meet people in persons a lot, because I'm a kind of a guy who do not do dating, who do not have girlfriend and those stuff. So that is the reasons I was not familiar with it. So after she met with me, she gave me some of the gift, which was like chocolate, handwritten, customized notes, and one of the customized box, chocolate box, and what else? Yeah, and those are the stuff like chocolate, many different kind of chocolate, and those chocolate are homemade. I believe the caramels, and it was delicious, by the way. And guess what, again, this is what exactly happened, this is what I'm saying, I'm not making things up. So I came home, I immediately shared with my friends, as well as one of my cousin brother whose name was Minhas. And then obviously, whenever somebody give you a gift in my culture, you have to also give them a gift as well, like, you know you have to give them a gift because of the service they provide, or because the good person they are. So I came home. I was thinking, mm, what kind of gift should I give to her? Because again, she's not my girlfriend. She's not even my wife. She's just a random girl who I met in my workplace, and she's very kind, very charismatic, and kaitasın. And then I decided, you know what? It's better to be appropriate and give something that is memorable. Because again, you can give someone a flower, but again, once the flower is damaged, throw it in the garbage. But if you give something that is memorable, that person will gonna remember you forever in your life. Forever in a way, I would say, as a good person, not like a girlfriend, boyfriend. Hell no. So I came home. did a hell lot of research, took help from ChatGPT, explained the ChatGPT, hey, this is the situation. Um, I met this person in workplace and she gave me a gift. So right now, what are the items that I can give to not make it as a romantic relationship? Instead, keep it as a friendly, relationship. So Sai has recommended me a few of the items. The first item was the jewelry box, and jewelry box that is customized with her picture, with her name, two candles, and Adova chocolate. There is another story we're gonna fold out. Just listen. So I've been planning all of this for 2 to 3 weeks or about a month. And initially my plan was I would ask her that, hey, if we're available then during the new year, we're gonna hang out and I'm gonna give you this gift. That was my plan. But whenever I message her, she didn't respond. So after she didn't respond with me, she didn't specifically tell me that whether she's gonna hang out or not, hang out in a way like going out and then eventually I could give her this gift. So she didn't say exactly what was her plan. Um, and so then I decided, you know what, fuck it, let's just leave aside. And in my department, whenever she gonna comes in anytime, I'll tell her, hey, just can you come by? So I'm gonna give, I bought something special for you, so you can come and pick it up. So as I have planned, the way is I bought all the items as I said earlier, which was one jewelry box, two candles, one set of the Adobe. So jewelry box it came early from the Amazons. Adobe I bought it from the Amazons that cost me around like $40. And then, bro, candles also came in, and obviously the roommate who I had in the past, most of them are good, trust me. But there is one specific person in front of my own eyes. I have seen that whenever any, he's the guy who's the head guy. Whenever any person who left the rooms or who leave the rooms, what he does is that he either on all of those people's items, or if they left over any kind of food or anything, he gonna eat all those things. So for me, what happened was I get out from the house on I would say February 2nd. February 2nd, I forgot that gift. Her name is Aki or something. Her gift in the refrigerator in my old house. And obviously I forgot the adobo chocolate. And that is expensive, like around $40. I 40 $45 I bought it from the Amazons, and it took me like around 3 4 days to arrive that edible chocolate. And I supposed to give her on Wednesday, and on I would say on Monday I was moving out from the house. I move out from the house on Monday. And when I move out at that time, I forgot the chocolate inside the refrigerator. And this guy, his name is, I would definitely gonna say his name, so I'm gonna also remember forever in my life. So Mumna, what he did was he immediately looked into the fridge, even though in the box there was written my name. But see, it's still he just ate up all of those chocolate. So obviously, if you add up, that's fine, no problem. But I went to the room at 9 o'clock at night. I, I went there just specifically to pick up those package. Whenever I went there, this guy, I asked him, "Hey, did you see this small package which is having my names and that is having some chocolate on it? Can you please give me that one? Because even though I just left today, but I forgot this one specific items which I bought it as a gift for one person, bro." He was showing me in the garbage that, hey, just check in the garbage. In the garbage there is a box. Man, whenever I saw that, it it made me upset because I have lived with him for like 3 years, and every single situation, whenever somebody need any help, I was there. And right now, since I left the home, and even though you know there is a chocolate, and you are thinking that I would not gonna come and you eat up everything, and this is not my chocolate. And I know different people they handle the situation differently, but for me, in those situations where he ate up my package of like large, I would say 8 pack of the adobo chocolate, and I'm supposed to give this one as a gift, and which I have been planning like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I didn't get mad. Instead, I immediately looked into the garbage, and it hurt me so badly that how in the world you can able to do that. So then I always tell myself in those critical conditions, just relax and things just relax, because different people, all not all people are good, because whenever I have learned my own lessons at that time I have to move on. So I just I just nodded my head and then immediately left that room. And then I just, you know what, in my life also I would never ever gonna, speak with him in my life, bro. Because some people, whenever they need any help, they will gonna do whatever things possible to get their things done, and after that they're gonna kick you out. So next day came in, because I have on Tuesday. So Tuesday, I immediately start searching everywhere. Where can I get the adobo chocolate? So when after I search, I get contacted in the Massy. I get contacted with a few more chocolate shops near to my house, and obviously those chocolate shop is another bullshit. Some of them, they have do not have those exact chocolate. They have the adobo box, and they were saying, hey, we have the adobo box, and inside the box we're going to put a different kind of chocolate, and you can buy that, and that would be more delicious. And hell no, bro. I do need the adobo chocolate exactly. So eventually I found one of the place that she sell the exact kind of adobo chocolate, but the thing is that they were selling the large box which is having the 12 pack. So when there with the scooter, outside was actually, um, outside was actually snowing, and it was very very cold. So I went on top of that, I also fractured my hand. I'm going to tell you after that. So I went there, and after I went there, this hey, those chocolate will gonna cost around those chocolate will gonna cost around 45 bucks. So you know what? Fuck the 45 bucks. Let me just buy it. So I bought the chocolate, and then eventually I just give to her, and she was super duper excited, and she could not believe that the way I have presented. Anyway, that was just a special treatment, because obviously in life you're gonna meet many people around, especially either some people will gonna shape you or some people will gonna break you. Sometimes you have to let people go. Other time you have to keep people in your life. If you feel that other person is like a threat to your life, immediately just cut them off. That's what I do. It's not too late, bro. So I I just went to the work, and when I was at the work, I told her, hey, can you able to come at this specific time, especially, especially after my break or maybe during my break. And then she also came at around what time was it, 1:45 or 1:52 in my department, and then eventually I just give her the gift. Oh, this is another kind of veggie. Let me just show you. This is the veggie, and this is the beef, and there is a chicken. Wow. I'm going to remember this stuff in my life, I swear to God. So that was the done story. And then what? And obviously the same guy who just met me today, and while I was coming, he's saying, hey, this is Anambai, come on, Acho, are you good? I said, yeah, I'm good, bro. Mm, I'm not trying to push him, or I'm not trying to keep the relationship with him. Hell no. In my life, also, even if I was going to marry someone, because in our culture, whenever you marry someone, you have to invite every people. But for him, absolutely no. Okay, let's talk about how I fractured my hand. It was over here on this specific part. So what exactly happened was, Outside it snowed a lot, so badly. Like outside it snowed 1 week. It was on early, I would say, yeah, it was on at late January, and it snowed so badly that outside people they didn't go for work for a week. Like because of 3 days snowing, the city has given an alert that hey, everyone has to stay indoor. They should not come out because of the bad weather. So obviously, after I would say after those snow, after that week got over, where it snowed a lot, then what happened was I was outside as usual in downtown Manhattan. So when I was downtown Manhattan at late night, hanging out with the friends and just roaming around and wearing also snowshoes, I didn't notice there is a black ice. And black ice is same like it is not white. It is kind of a ice. You can see that it's you can see the beneath of the floor or beneath of the ground, but you do not feel that it is the ice. You will feel that oh, it's just a normal place. So what happened was I step on it, leg got slapped. I just could not able to keep my step properly. My leg got slipped and then immediately fall down. So when I was about to fall down, I put my this hand beneath my butt, and so obviously my entire body's force which came on top of that hand. Uh, Initially, obviously, whenever you fall down in the starting, I didn't feel that much pain because outside was minus 13 or minus 14, and because of that cold, I did not feel that much pain. But over the time, my hand was swelling, it was paining, and it was paining so badly that I couldn't able to sleep. So at very early in the morning, when I was not able to sleep, I decided, you know what, fuck it, let's go to either emergency room or to my primary doctor. So next day I wake up, went to my primary doctor. They did the X-rays, give medications, each and every single stuff, and then they said, oh, your hand wrist got slight fracture. So right now they told me, hey, you can show to one of the joints doctor in our office. You can come next week. Holy cow! This entire week I didn't work. So in the next week, whenever I came in, at that time, the joint doctor he was said, no, you should not see me. Instead, you should see to someone who is specialized into hand, where they can able to tell what exactly happened to your hand, not like a joint doctor. So right now again I had to find somebody who is specialized on that specific, you know, that's name is orthopedics. And New York City, I don't know about you or maybe future me, New York City to get the specialized doctor through the Medicaid plan, it was next to impossible because I had my root canal in my teeth. It is very, very tough to get the specialized doctor. So first week I call a couple of the places like Montefiore, as well as I call Jacobi, and these people whenever call them, bro, what they do is they pick up the call, they get all of my personal information, and after they get all of my biodata as well as where I live, what is my Medicaid ID, then they would say, oh, the appointment is not available, or they would say, oh, the doctor is not taking any new patients. And this is completely messed up. Like it's like complete bullshit. So what happened next was I called Jacoby. Jacoby, this lady, she picked up the call, and you know what she did? She took all of my informations, and she took all the informations. After that, she told me, telling, "Hey, you are having a referral." I said, "Yep, I do have a referral from my doctor." Then she said, "Oh, for the referral, you should can reach out to this specific department. So what is this specific department? I was asking myself, then why the heck you just put me in the call for about in 1 hour? And that's for useless, bro. So then afterward, I tried to call that specific department, like referred. The way Jacobi work was, if you have a referral, you have to speak with the referral department. Referral department will gonna call back to you, and that referral can't be sent through the paper or through the email. Instead, your primary doctor has to fill out the digital form through one of the Jacobi's unique website. So I call up my primary doctor. I say, "Hey, doctor, you have to um, fill out this specific form for me to see the Jacobi orthopedics." This front desk lady, first she said, "Okay, no problem. I'm going to tell the doctor to fill it out for you." And whenever I call next day just to confirm, "Hey, did the doctor fill it out or no?" And she was saying, "Nope, unfortunately not. Somebody put the notes for the doctor to fill it out, but he didn't do that." So I just said, "Hey, please, for the sake of God, can you just go and request him to do that again?" And, and thankfully, the doctor he filled up the request, but since I had the injury 2 weeks ago, and after 2 weeks later, I'm trying to see the doctor. It was like kind of weird. So even though I was not feeling the pain, the swelling had got so much reduced a lot. So that is the reasons I was not concerned about. But what I'm more concerned is I just wanted to ensure that there is no major serious. Mm, just wanted to ensure that there is no any major um, incident happened in my hand wrist. And suddenly came in my mind, you know what? Instead of relying into the Jacobin, why can't I call to some other doctor in the New York City? So I went and contacted with one of the primary doctor who is in the my insurance network, and that guy he's saying, "Hey, we do have the available appointment, but that appointment in the March." And the issue is in the March is again I'm just dealing so badly, and even though I had the fracture I think 2 weeks ago, I told him, "Hey, ask the doctor if he can able to see me by 2 days, and I can come at any time because I'm completely off." Then he's saying, "Okay, I'm going to call you back in maybe 20 minutes later. So stay tuned." 20 minutes later, my phone rang. I received a call from him. He's saying, "Yep." The doctor said if you can able to come here at 3:45 p.m., and then doctor can able to see you. Hey, goal process. Uncle was saying me just make sure eat quickly and then only you're gonna do whatever things that you want. So let me just finish up quickly, bro, because so how time we're gonna end quickly. Let me put my phone here. And then I'm gonna just finish up quickly as soon as possible. Hello, hello, hello. Yep, it is visible. It is audible. So afterward, saw the doctors. Doctor said there is not many major problems. It's just a light fracture. Many people who get that, especially whenever they were playing jujutsu and those stuff. Oh, right now what can I do? And then he gave me an appointment. Like after 2 weeks later, I have to see him again. Just wanted to ensure that there is no pain in my hand. Even though I was not feeling that much pain, but it is feel better. I will do one thing quickly. Just try to grab some rice, and it's up that chicken piece, and that's it. I'll try to get something because I had. There's two people is watching. I don't know who are there. Um, Let me see what is next. Oh yeah, how did I got the iPhone 17 for free? Let me just tell you exactly what happened was my friend, he had been planning to change his cellular plan. What the heck? Why it's not opening? কি অবস্থা বলো তো? I he is trying to get a cellular plan, and the way it works is in, especially in New York City as well as many major cities in the United States, is the cellular company, they give out the phone, and they're saying, hey, you have to stay with us for these specific days. Then we're gonna give you, yeah, then we're gonna give you a phone, and you can use that phone if you stay with us for 2 years or maybe 36 months. So what happened to me was, since I was paying $40 per month for my cellular plan, and the plan that he got, my friend, from uh, from the Verizon's, which is also $40. He's saying, hey, Anam, if you can come to that plan, then ultimately you are doing the same stuff. So you are paying the $40. This one also you're going to pay $40. On top of that, they're going to give you the iPhone 17 for free. Only you will pay the tax amount. So if you want, then you can just join in. Oops, I'm just using my hand directly. And I said, you know what, fuck it, let's go and let's go and join. So I went there, I went with my friend, and then eventually I joined the Verizons. And after I joined them, they go, okay, there you go, here is your phone, which is a compensation, iPhone 17 Pro for free. Technically, only you have to pay for the taxpayer amount. And for the tax, I just paid total of around 200 something. So just paid the tax and nothing. So right now I'm going to pay just tax, and that service fees was $40, and tax was came around $200. And what else? And then the plan that I took, the plan was also $40. So in technically I paid around roughly $250. And even though after I paid the $250, right now I had to just stay in their line for around 36 months, and after 36 months this phone will be mine. If I want to change the phone, I can able to change the phone, but I have to wait around 18 months. That is their main criteria. And for me, I'm not a kind of a guy who sees a new phone came out, he has to change the phone immediately, try to ensure that he's not missing out any kind of technological stuff. I'm not that kind of guy. For me, as long as one phone is working, I can use it for, how long? I can use it for maybe like 1 year, 2 year, or maybe 3 years for that phone. Because when I got my iPhone 12, I got it on not on, I would say in 2019, and then I have used that phone to till 20 wait 2026. So that is the reasons I can tell myself that I'm not kind of a guy who use the technology a lot. Right now, whenever I had the live stream from the starting to till now, whenever I had the live stream from starting to till now, one thing which I have realized, because I didn't came in the live stream for, I would say, about two months or 1 month and a half, and এটা ওপেন করে ফেলুন, ওপেন করে ফেলুন। না না শেষ, কারণ এত বেশি গরম লাগবে না। না সালাম লাগলে নেন যেন চালম আছে। আমার এখানে গোশত আছে, গোশত ট্রাই করতে পারেন। Okay, so let me just, yeah, so long story short, I got the phone and then I decided, you know what, just get a watch. Why I got a watch? Because through the watch you can able to control your camera, as well as if my audio is working, I can see it in my watch. And I got the watch at night, 3 a.m. in the mornings. Me and one of my friend, he just came in. We went to the Apple store in the Fifth Avenue, got the watch immediately. I just paid with the credit card, MX credit card, and Anything else? Yeah, also your health. You can able to monitor your health. You can able to monitor your steps, and if somebody call you, you can pick up the call from your watch. These are the major stuff which I can able to see. um yep, that's it. Let me just end the streams because right now the so